Hello, everyone. Welcome to Brandy Joy TV, where I give you some readings for the week of, we are in February 4th, 2019. So if you haven't picked A, B, or C yet, many of my followers have, but if you have not, then please just go ahead and choose A, B, or C in your mind. Take a deep breath and just whatever comes to you, A, B, or C. And after you choose, listen to my guidance here about your week. So thanks so much for joining me, everyone. Hello. Good to see you all. I'm both on Facebook and YouTube right here. So if I'm looking like I'm looking away from the camera a little bit, it's because I'm talking to two cameras. So hello. For all of you that are interested in soulmates and love and relationship advice, I am having a free live training next week. There'll be two sessions, one on Tuesday, February 12th, and one on Wednesday, February 13th. It'll be a Valentine's special for the week. So for those of you that would like to manifest love, I'm going to talk to you about occult practices to manifest love and to manifest the right love, right? Because you can manifest lots of different things. You can manifest soulmates that may not necessarily be right for you at the time. So yeah, we're going to talk all about that next week. You will have to sign up for that. I'll post the link. I'm thinking tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow on Tuesday. Today's Monday. And I'm working on the links and everything. It takes me a while. I'm not that tech savvy, so I got to get it all prepared and email everybody and let you all know what's going on. So yeah, that'll be really fun next week. So I hope you can join me. No matter if you're in a relationship or you're not, you can join, because I'm going to talk about healthy soulmate relationships and how to have one and how to manifest one. So it will be a love special for light workers. Because we know that light workers are strong people with a lot of light to give, but sometimes have a little bit of an issue when it comes to receiving. All right, so we're going to talk about that. We'll talk about a lot of different things in that webinar. It'll be an hour-long special. So hope you'll join. Ready? A, B, or C? A, B, or C? Let's see. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like my dress too. It's comfy. Oh, today's your 1-year anniversary of moving here, Bree. Well, congratulations. I can't believe it's already been that long since you moved to Orlando. Hello. Beautiful. Yes. Have a blessed day. Happy new moon in Aquarius. As many astrologers out there know, this is a new moon that we are in right now, these energies. We are out of the eclipse energies, and we're now in new moon energies. So this is a good time to start something new. So it's a good time to join a live webinar where you can learn how to start something new. All right, I'm about done here shuffling. I have one more shuffle. You ready? Okay, A, B, or C? Okay, here we go. You ready, Ace? I'm feeling one right here. The Magician. All right, interesting. Okay, that's a major arcana card, a very important major arcana card. It's about manifesting. All right, let's take a look at your advice cards if you chose A. All right, we have the King of Wands. All right. And the reason I look at the Facebook camera more than the YouTube camera is because I don't have any chat. Nobody's chatting with me on YouTube, but people are chatting on Facebook, so I'm reading it. Okay, so we have the King of Wands, and here we go, right there. All right, Two of Wands. Two of Wands for my A's. Okay. Now, that looks a little bit different than last week, which is good, which is really good. Okay, all right, so B's, you ready, B's? Let's see. We have the Two of Swords, and we have right there the King of Cups, and we have the Eight of Wands. So if you chose B, that's your spread we're going to interpret in a few minutes. And if you chose C, are you ready? We got the Five of Cups Wow. Okay. The Six of Swords. And what is our final one? The Four of Cups. There's some emotional stuff going on for our C's this week. If you'd like to learn some tarot from me, I have a free mini course, so I do post it here on YouTube on the description. If you'd like the link, just let me know if you're on Facebook and I will send it to you. All right. So for those of you that chose A, you have the Magician card. And the Magician card is a wonderful card for manifesting new things in your life. So this new moon energy is really great for you if you chose A. This is about you manifesting something that you have been wanting to happen. So you've been wanting something to kind of come about, and this is the week that it's finally manifesting for you. You finally have the power to create this energy this week. So this is great if you chose A. You have some really good vibes this week. This energy is about using the different elements, right? We have earth, we have fire, we have air, we have water, and using those four elements to manifest what it is that you have been wanting in life. And so if you're trying to manifest a job or you're trying to manifest, a relationship, things are in your favor this week. So I would suggest, based on what I'm seeing with the cards, to be the King of Wands. All right. So the King of Wands is powerful. This is fire energy. All right. He has the wand. So he is the king with the wand, which makes things happen, right? It's like Harry Potter. I've been watching Harry Potter again lately. And it's like, yeah, you can make things happen with a wand, right? And so that's what this energy tells you. It's like the advice card is saying, hey, right now is a great time for you to start manifesting if you chose A. And this week, it's all about your power. It's all about your exertion. It's all about the energy that you're putting out is going to really come back and give you choices and options. Okay, so this is going to be a great week for you to start doing some manifesting work. This is going to be a great week for you to start putting the seeds out there for manifesting something new or something that you've been wanting. And we have the Two of Wands for you as well if you chose A. So A, A's, you have a really good opportunity this week. This is a card of opportunities. This is a card of choices. It's Two Wands. And so you have these it's very action oriented. It's very much about going out and doing things and getting stuff done, but it's also about choice here. And you can see that he's holding that globe in his hand, right? And we've seen this one recently a few times now, right? And so this one you can see he's holding the globe in his hand, holding the world in his hand. And that's symbolic of you being able to go out into the world and take options and take opportunities. So this is about choice and options and you going out into the world. So I'm going to say that this is not necessarily about relationships if you chose A. I mean, it's possible, but this one seems to be from what I'm getting is like it's more about your opportunities in the world. It's more about your opportunities in terms of maybe career or travel or living somewhere or living a certain type of life, a lifestyle. So I'm seeing a bit more about the world and you putting yourself out there into the world this week and making those kind of choices and creating those kind of seeds in the world, right? So not so much about necessarily relationships, but it's possible. But I'm seeing a little bit more worldly type stuff, okay, for my A's. All right. Oh, that's cool, Elizabeth. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, you'd like the link to the tarot class? I do post it on my YouTube videos in the description. I always add it to the description. I'll try to do that, on Facebook as well. It's just that I can't really edit it. I could add it to a comment. So it's better to just message me and ask me for it or just jump on YouTube and grab it off that link. The name of the video is the same and it's under Brandy Joy TV always. It's pretty easy to find. But yeah, you're welcome to message me anytime, All right, so for my B's, we have the Two of Swords. All right, so this week is a week of you. Everybody see it? Two of Swords. Yeah. Oh. Oh, you were making comments on YouTube, but I'm not getting them. Let me take a look at that. Pop out chat. Maybe I can make it pop out. Oh, there it is. I had to click on a pop out thing. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, there it is. So now I have my chat open on YouTube. I thought it says live chat on the right with a big thing, but it's not showing anything. I had to click a pop out thing. I don't know. I told you I'm not that tech savvy, right? All right. So we have the Two of Swords, though, and this is a card of thinking. This is a card of mental body stuff. It's about making decisions, right? So the Two of Swords. This is a week of you feeling like fate is in control and that you don't have any control, right? So when you see this card, you can see that she's blindfolded and confused, and she's holding these swords over her heart chakra, right? So she's not feeling it, she's thinking about it, right? So this is a card of thinking. And it's also that, I mean, how long can you hold up two swords? Have you ever held a sword? Right? I was a martial artist for a long time. They're so heavy, right? You can't really hold a sword up for very long, especially like this. That's a very hard way to hold them. So what this is showing is that she's going to have to drop these swords and stop overthinking and use her intuition. Now you can see all the water here. So even though this card is about your mental stuff, your mind, right, your mental body, um, it's showing that the water is there, right? The emotional, intuitive aspect is there, but you're closed off. Your heart chakra is closed off, which means you're not in touch with your intuitive self, right? And so you're blindfolded, right? So you're in confusion. You're feeling like fate, has its way with you, right? And so this week is about you feeling confused and having decisions to make, but not feeling ready to make decisions. It's like you're not getting clarity where you need clarity, okay? So, oh, and I can see everybody. Hi, Claire. Hi, Maddie and Pam and everybody, Maya on YouTube. I can see them now. So I can read both comments. Yeah, okay, cool. So, it looks like my bees are in a little bit of a confused state this week. And so let's take a look at your advice cards. So we have the King of Cups, okay? And the King of Cups is the advisor. The King of Cups is controlled emotion. So think about when you go to a psychologist or a counselor, right? Or any type of advisor, or even a psychic, right? Because we're just as much advisors as anyone else, we just do it differently, right? And so when you go to someone like that, some type of counselor or advisor, that's what this card represents. It's telling you that you need more controlled emotion over this whole issue, right? And so that is what they represent. A counselor or a psychic will represent that controlled emotion. They're objective, they're not getting emotionally involved, they're just, seeing what's going on, and they advise you to take control of your life, and this is how you do it. They give you the tools, right? They give you the tools to make the decisions and better decisions and to behave better and all of those wonderful things, right? So this is about you seeking an advisor this week. So if you chose B, I'm seeing a lot of confusion. Now, this could be your own inner advisor, right? Because we all have our own inner advisor. And for those of you that, are into tarot and stuff, the cards can be wonderful for advising you, but please don't pull them more than once on an issue, right? But if you can't see in the cards, then you need to do more meditative work, more tantric work, more ritual to raise your vibration, because you're not getting the answers you need because you're not doing the practices, spiritual practices, to tap in enough, okay? So you can get these answers on your own, but you have to be very disciplined about it, okay? Now, if you want to go see somebody else, that's what this card is really about. It's saying, hey, you need an advisor. You need someone that has controlled emotion over the situation, that can, help you think objectively about this and to give you the tools to help yourself. So maybe you need to take, if you really want to do this on your own and advise yourself and get more intuitive, maybe you need to take a little class, Maybe you need to learn how to tap in a little bit better, and you need to just buckle down and do it. But either way, it's telling you need advice. you need advice from someone, and that can be your higher self, or it can be someone that you go to, whether it's some type of reader or psychic intuitive or an actual counselor or psychologist. You definitely need a little bit of advice because you're confused and you're feeling like fate has control of you, and it doesn't. You have your own willpower. Your chakras are probably a little low frequency. You probably have something going on maybe in some of your body chakras, right? That just makes you feel a little weak in that area. And so you're not able to think very clearly. And it could be even cords from past relationships or other people maybe that you're dealing with. And so their energy might be getting in the way of your clarity as well, right? So that's when energy work comes in, and you should be able to do your own energy work, right? So 8 of Wands is your other card. And so what this is advising you is it's time for you to move forward. This is the card of moving forward quickly. And so it's telling you need to move forward quickly. All right. So you can see these are like, it's like men on horses, back in the day with like the staffs, and they're riding forward with their staffs, ready to charge. And so this is a card of charging. It's saying move forward quickly. It's saying, go to an advisor and start moving forward quickly in your own development, in your own spiritual development, or in your own development with just mental development, okay? Something needs to happen for you this week in terms of that kind of energy, of that healing energy. You need some healing this week because you're lacking clarity if you chose B. You're just feeling like fate has a hold on you and you can't get out. You're feeling stuck, right? So you need to be doing some spiritual work, and or you need to go seek some advice from someone. You need a reading, or you need to go to a counselor to get the tools. So something needs to happen for you, okay? So if you chose B, please take care of that this week. And if you can't afford someone, watch my YouTube videos on how to help yourself. Watch my free tarot mini course if you want to read cards, and do that. Do something to help yourself, okay? All right, so that was my Bs. It looks like people are jumping on YouTube. Hi there, thanks for joining. And we have our C's. So we're now on C. So if you just jumped on and you picked A or B, then you want to watch the replay at this point. And if you are ready, here we go. C. Okay, if you chose C, we have the 5 of Cups. Okay, so the 5 of Cups is a card of grief. All right, so, all right, 5 of Cups. So what you see here is a man standing with his back to 2 cups that are still upright, but he's looking towards the 3 spilled cups. So something he created has now fallen, right? This is a card of spilled milk, we call it. It's really spilled wine, which is way worse than spilled milk. You can see the red wine all over the ground, right? So he is looking at these 3 cups. Now, 3 is about creation. It's something he created. This could be a relationship. This could be creation of a project or some type of business or whatever it might be. He created something, and then now he feels like it's gone forever. He feels grief. He feels a loss over the situation. And his back is to these 2 cups over here, and these 2 cups are still standing upright. And 2 symbolizes choice, right? So he still has choice behind him. If he would just turn around and stop grieving and focusing on the negative and looking at these spilled wine glasses, right? He could turn around and make a decision to move forward in a different way, maybe hold a different perspective on things, right? So this is a card of grief, though. Too much focus on negativity, too much focus on grief, negative energy here. So if you chose C, there's definitely some energy that needs some clearing. You need to let go of some stuff that's bothering you. You're focusing in a more negative way, right? Maybe you're feeling anxious about something and you're looking, at it negatively or something. So just be aware that this card is about your grief, but there's a lot of choice in it as well. Okay, so it's not all negative. Okay, it's just that maybe your focus might be too negative. Okay, so then we have the 6 of Swords. So if you chose C, right, your advice cards are the 6 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. Now, the 6 of Swords is about moving out of the rough waters. And so the advice card is saying, it's time for you to move out of these rough waters. It's time for you to let go of the toxic wasteland behind you. Okay, so it's time for you to let go of the roughness, let go of all the craziness, the drama, the chaos, any of the, even if it's just internal, right? You might just be having internal energetics type stuff like negative thoughts, right? Negative imprints from past relationships, past family issues. So it's like telling you to move out of that wasteland and to move forward into more still waters towards something a little more peaceful. All right. And so the Four of Cups also came up for you. And so that's saying that the big issue here for you is that you're not listening to your higher self. Okay. So if you chose C, it's telling you you're not listening to your higher self and that you don't have a good Kundalini flow, because this card, you can see that he has his heart chakra blocked. Okay, his chakras are blocked. So he's sitting here like this. And so that symbolizes blocked chakras, that especially the heart chakra. And that one is how you actually hear spirit. So if you're a medium or a channel, then you need an open heart chakra. And that is the issue here is, even though spirit is saying, you can see the card, you see how spirit is handing the cup down to the man, right? So spirit's like, hey, we're trying to talk to you. Would you listen? They do it by feeling, right? That's how we tap in, is through feeling and intuition. That's that watery stuff, right? The cups. And so it's saying, hey, listen, and you're just not hearing because you're not opening. Right. So it's really telling you to open the heart chakra if you chose C. It's telling you to work on that chakra this week. It's telling you that you can move out of those rough waters. You can let go of the energies that are behind you, those negative energies that are happening with you. And you can really start listening to spirit in a better way. And so if you chose C, you're a channel, you're a medium, you're somebody that can hear spirit, you're somebody that can really tap in, but you're not doing it. You're not really listening to what they are trying to tell you. Okay, so there's something there. There's something still missing that you need to work on. Okay, so you need to work on opening that heart chakra. And remember, I always tell everybody the heart chakra can't open if the lower chakras don't have a strong foundation of flow upward. Okay, so you've got to make sure that you're doing the lower chakra work in order to get the heart chakra opened first. Okay, it doesn't come top down, it comes bottom up. That's how you open, right? So hello. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks. So make sure you join me for our healthy relationship webinar next week on soulmates, attracting the right soulmate, and how to make your relationship better if you are in one. So it's going to be for both singles and people in relationships. So you can join either way. It will be next week, and I will post the link tomorrow on Tuesday, and I will also send everyone an email that's on my email list. And yeah, so hopefully you'll all join me next week for that. It'll be fun. And for the rest of you on the Vibe membership, we're doing Pluto 7th house relationship stuff this week. So we're talking about past life relationship issues. So I hope to see you in the Vibe membership, and that's at vibecourses.com. If you're not a member, you should join us. And if you are, I will see you Thursday night for our live session. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining. Hello. Good to see you all. I keep saying hellos on there. Okay, well, have a wonderful evening. Happy new moon to all of you, and I will see you next time. So subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I do this every week. So bye for now, everybody. How can you join my email list? Oh, you can actually just I'm going to put the Tarot mini course on here. You can join through that. If you just sign up for the Tarot mini course, then I would have your email address. So if you ever download any of my psychic guides or any of that stuff, then you're on my email list. So yeah. Or you can just, email me and say, hey, I want to join or message me, on Facebook or YouTube. So yeah, it's a good question though. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Bye for now.